Hey guys, we need to talk. Let's talk about our beloved 4classic and some truths. The server is really good and has several updates and adjustments in this unofficial old-school version of the 4-story game. However, many people complain that it's hard to get items and that the server isn't inviting to new players. Let's talk about that. A good part of the 4-story community likes the try-hard and old-school side of the game. The fact that leveling up items and farming gold is so difficult is really attractive to the game. That said, someone who manages to equip themselves with in-game items and refines will have an absurd advantage in the game. However, a new player today enters the server and sees dozens of full plus 24 and full refined players and thinks it will be really hard to reach that level, but it doesn't impact him. And if I farm for real, I will make 30 gold per hour at best, or he will buy moonstones and try to make some quick gold to try to match the others, which brings us to another point: real-world transactions. This subject is delicate and needs to be discussed. Can an unofficial game maintain itself today without the GM team losing control over real-world transactions? It is a fact that this happens on all 4-story servers, but how can it be controlled? That's what I'm here to talk about on this server. The development team is corrupt, full of little friends who buy gold at will without punishment. And it's obvious. I have evidence of this, and recently it didn't come to light, but now it will. There was a case of bug abuse which broke the game's economy and gave me serious evidence that the staff is corrupt. Let's look at the evidence and talk about it. Recently, you noticed that the backpack was bugged with 2 slots that were not filled automatically. A ticket was opened and it was not resolved 45 days ago, and basically the bug consisted of if you opened any item box of percent in which there was one desired item inside the backpack. If you were to open it, the box would try to open because theoretically there was space in the backpack, but physically it was bugged, leaving you to repeat until you got the desired item countless times, infinitely. And applying to any item, yes. Any mounts from the recent event that had great fortune from inside the pearls, 200%, 300% of the boxes, tear tanks, and yes, exactly what you were thinking. Exactly are the items that were filling up in the auction mysteriously within 45 days. Several people started to replicate this abuse bug and to farm rivers of gold quickly. Let's get to the topic we were talking about. Yes, real-world transactions. And yes, the good news is that the game's punishment system works. In a way, you make some trades and you get caught in the fine mesh and get a trade ban and later an IP ban. Normal, however, only those who sell get banned. Yes, exactly that. I have here a list with 41 trades that they provided me, including date and amounts, and all of them were not banned. Only those who are selling are banned. That is, a large part, or better, 90% of the strong players who invest in the game buy golds regularly without any restrictions or punishment. I apologize to everyone I'm going to mention in this video, but I need to prove my words in a way. So tell me, how can a new player today, with this new information, want to join a game where you can buy gold at will, has hidden bugs and scandals, and only bans those who sell gold? I still think there should be a way to control RWT to keep both audiences in the game. A private WoW server does this today, for example, War Main. But here's a tip, and again, see you next time.
So anytime you stand, you want your